What do you think? It's a game? It's not a joke. You need to start preparing if you have not. Too many things, we talk about it all the time. Too many things are going pretty much the wrong way. And the best thing you could possibly do is get ready for it, with the chance of more shortages coming in the next, we'll say, quarter of the year or something like that, but might be sooner, with trucker strikes going on, with possible conflict in other areas. Everybody thinks it can't affect them. These things are going to possibly affect your supply chain, and probably not even possibly. I think they're going to. I just don't see a way out of it that looks really good. It might not get as bad as some say it is, but at the same time, if you're ahead of the game with, okay, I've got the food covered, okay, I've got the security part covered, I've learned so many different things that will now help me. Just being ahead of the game is going to keep you ahead. What if there's, in this whole chaos, one of them crazy EMP things that go off? You never know what might end up happening. So the best thing you could possibly do is get ready for any kind of situation that could happen. I guess you look at some of these different things that they're a possibility with. How can you best prepare for an EMP or a global war? Would be horrible. Oh my gosh. I hate to think about this stuff all the time. I do think about it, but I kind of base my preparedness around the possibilities of stuff that might happen. Like, I do think there is a really good chance of like an economic collapse, so I try to base my preparedness around that. What happens if food does go up 10 times in price in like a month, like some sort of hyperinflation or something like that? What are you going to do? Well, if you already have the food, you can not buy it for a month, or buy the same currency amount that you're budgeted for. You won't get as much, but it will still add to what you have. Just being prepared. It's not a joke. It's something you should probably be doing. I just hope enough people hear the message from, there's such a small percentage of us that are out there saying, come on, you got to do this, you got to do this. It's kind of like a motivation. Come on, we can do this, we can all do it. And it's hopefully helping in some ways. Some of these funky car videos might not be, because I'm like bouncing all over the place and stuff. But it's just trying to get the message out. You should be doing something. If you got kids, yeah, we've talked about it before. You don't want your kids to starve. You got to do something to take control. Single mother might not be as easy, but you got to do something. If single dad, same thing. Head of the family, no matter what the scenario is, you don't want to see your kids starving. The best thing you can do is get a little extra. And I have had some tough financial times as of more recently. Starting to get over that hump now, and it was really hard to get stuff for a few minutes there that I was normally getting, so I feel really behind. But if you just constant improvement, just try to constantly improve your situation, no matter what that situation is. You don't have enough food, figure it out, find a way. You might even be able to find a what do they call them, soup kitchen or something like that, where you can go get free food, or a food pantry or whatever. They usually have so much stuff that there's extra, that like, here, take a little extra because this is going to expire, or take a little extra, nobody showed up this week or something. You get what I'm saying. There's ways you could come up with it. Look around for free samples of stuff too. I saw for a little while there was free samples of some of the freeze-dried stuff, and it's like, yeah, I'll take that for free. Are you kidding me? So just try to improve your situation. It's not a joke. Something bad could happen at any given time. And it'd be definitely better for you to be in a position that you are a little bit more secure. You don't want to get stuck in the bread lines. You don't want, I mean, depending on which scenario ends up popping up. Maybe we'll dive into some of these situations and try to come up with some ways that we can deter being in food lines other than just grabbing food. We'll try to figure out some different ways, maybe together. So, yeah, have a good day, and yeah, it's not a joke. Get prepared, get ready. Stuff could get nasty.